if I am going to give up, that means I need to go back into corporate. And to me, that is something that I don't really like. So I was like, despite of whatever struggles I'm gonna go through, I will make it work.
Every success has a story. Every breakthrough has a struggle. Every podcast conversation has an opportunity. Behind the Wind podcast, hosted by Anj Castro, powered by Behind the Wind team, podcast management that turns guests into opportunities.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Wind podcast. I'm your host, Anj Castro. And for today's guest, we have myself. Anyway, guys, I have a no show. So my guest for this week did not show up. So the podcast must go on. So I decided to have a solo episode. And I am so excited to share with you guys more about my business and all the things that I'm doing and even the things that I'm struggling. So this would be like a question and answer format. So, first, what kind of business do you do and how is it helping other people? So, I am doing a freelancing business and it is helping podcasters. So, before, when I was offering general virtual assistant services, I was basically helping entrepreneurs, all kinds of entrepreneurs. But 2 years ago, I decided to niche down. And then right now, I am helping podcasters to save time in handling or running their podcast while also helping them growing and monetizing their podcast. Number two, before you became a business owner, were you in the corporate world? Yes. So the last industry that I've been to before I started my freelancing business was the BPO industry. And so I was there for like 7 years. Is it 7 years? Yeah, 7 years. And then I feel like it's not really something that I really wanted to do for the rest of my life, like until I become old. So that's why I left and started freelancing business. Number three, what was your biggest struggle that you have experienced as a business owner? Well, losing client and not having clients for months. It's so hard. Like if you're not earning, there are months that you're not earning, and then there are times the client would tell you we have to stop working due to whatever reason. That's hard. Okay, have you thought of giving up when you were struggling? Though it was very hard, I never thought of giving up because in my mind, those times, like when I was struggling so much, I was like, if I am going to give up, that means I need to go back into corporate. And to me, that is something that I don't really like. So I was like, despite of whatever struggles I'm gonna go through, I will make it work. So if I have to struggle for how many months not having clients, that is okay. As long as I'm gonna do my best to push this, I'm gonna do my best to get, new clients because this is something that I really love doing, especially that, I am enjoying flexible hours. And to me, being able to work with the flexible hours is such like a privilege, and not everyone has been given that kind of privilege. So yeah, I never really thought of giving up because every time I'm gonna think of, okay, what's gonna happen if I give up? I was like, no, that can't happen. So I have to really continue what I'm doing. Next, despite the struggles and all the things, you never gave up, and here you're doing the business now. What kept you going? Well, number one is I think the fulfillment of being able to provide jobs to few people. My team is just small, but even if it's small, the fact that I have few people that I am working with and, I'm paying for their work, it's so fulfilling. It's not like these days, especially with the economy that we have, there are a lot of people who don't have jobs, right? And I feel like I am somehow helping that reality. Like I'm trying, like I'm being part of the solution because, and there's a lot of people with no jobs, and being able to provide jobs to few people, then I feel like I am part of the solution already. So that is what kept me going. Um, and for personal side, I would say the flexible hours, just like what I've mentioned, which is a privilege, and I really don't want that privilege to like I don't want to let it go. Okay. I want to have that with me. So despite of all the challenges, I was like, whatever is gonna come my way, I have to make it work. I have to continue this. I have to like I will do it, whatever happens. Okay, so next, how many years have you been in the business? I actually started my freelancing business year 20, no, 2019. Yeah, 2019. But 2019 until 2024, like first months of 2024, like March 2024, I was more of like a solo freelancer. So I would not consider that as business. And I actually started and then March 2024 until now, that's the time that I have my own team. Like I was partnering with multiple clients, and then I am hiring people to like help me provide the service that I need to provide to those podcasters that I'm working with. So basically, I would say March 2024 until 20, so we're now 2026, so that's like more than 2 years already. Number eight, what was the biggest achievement you got as a business owner? I would say being able to provide jobs to few people. I mean, even if it might not be the best job that they have, but me giving them a job, and it's also flexible hours. Like I'm giving them the freedom, like they're not stuck with 9 to 5 or with a schedule. I would say that is an achievement for me. And being able to experience a certain amount of income, though it was not consistent because I just experienced those income for like how many months, but being able to experience that, it was like happy moments for me. Like, when you're earning what you are expecting, like if let's say, for example, you are targeting a certain amount and you were able to surpass that, that is for me, that is an achievement, but it's more of financial side of things. But yeah, I think that's it. That's the biggest achievement. So speaking of success, what is success for you? For me, success is when you are helping other people become successful. So as someone who has the mindset of a leader, like being a leader, you have to lead. And in my case, I am leading a team. And if I'm leading a team, whatever success that I could say, like say for example, I'm gonna have like my own team and then I'm gonna earn great, then I want my team members to achieve that as well. And whenever they achieve that, they would say they're successful already, then that would be the time that I would say I'm already successful. I hope that makes sense. From struggling to achieving a certain level of success, how did you make it? Was there a very specific process or strategy that you discovered and implemented? Um, okay, so the level of success that I achieve is surpassing um the target income. So this was like, was it last year? Yeah, this was last year was really the year that I would say I really earned something I did not expect. And what I did was I was just very consistent of providing quality work. And so I actually have a client last year that she kept on referring me to other clients. And I think that is because she is happy with my work and she is happy with the quality of the work that I am giving. So that, that led her to refer me to other clients. So that's a strategy. Just, deliver quality work and make sure that the client is happy, because as long as the client is happy, that client would not have a second thought of referring you to other clients. So that's my strategy. Lastly, what is the biggest lesson you have learned throughout your journey as a business owner that you'd like to share to our audience? The biggest lesson is doing a business is not easy. Like it's so hard. But as long as you have belief in yourself and in the kind of service or product or you know the the business that you're offering to other people. So we're doing business, either it could be a product or it could be a service. So in my case, it's a service. So as long as I have a belief that it's really helping other people, it's really giving value to other people, and you're not going to stop believing in yourself and pushing it forward, then it will be worth it at the end. Number 13, what advice would you like to share with your audience, especially who are currently struggling in their business? Okay, if you're struggling, then you have to like analyze why are you struggling and create a solution to that. And of course, have faith, have belief. Okay, do not lose your faith, your belief, and just continue what you need to continue. Do not ever surrender, never ever give up, okay? And I remember one of my clients told me that fail stands for first attempt in learning. So there are months that you feel like you're failing as a business owner, but just remember that it's the first attempt in learning. So every time you feel like you're failing, you just have to remember that that is part of the process. And you have to continue. Never ever thought of giving up because quitters are not gonna win. Okay, so if you want to win, then you have to continue doing what you're doing. Anyway, so that is basically what I do as someone who does freelancing business. And thank you so much for so everyone who's tuning in. Thank you so much, and I hope you learned from me and somehow get inspired as well. So I will see you on the next episode. Bye.